So I'm headed to Scotland in a little bit over a week for my honeymoon, and it's gonna be a long day full of travel. And the thing is that I wanna bring the best pair of headphones that I can with me. And so the thing is that I have been rocking the Bose QC 45s on and off for the past couple years, and they've been fantastic, comfortable, and everything. But as every brand does, they always release a newer and better product, and that's where these come in. The Bose QC Ultras, and they cost $450, which is crazy work. And the thing is that I'm gonna test whether or not they're actually worth the $450 price tag, but also if they're worth it to be in my travel bag. So this is what it's gonna be like living with the Bose QC Ultras for a week. All right, so first impressions, lunar blue. It's a nice colorway, I'm not gonna lie. I do like that it comes with, you know, the 3.5 millimeter jack here, because it'll be very useful on the plane if I take them. But yeah, off first impressions between the both of them, like if you kind of look at them, they look pretty similar here. The one thing I can say is that I can definitely see fingerprints on the side here, which is kind of tragic. But I mean, I guess that's kind of what happens when you get a color like this. Coming from these, I still love these for sure. But this week, I'll just really be testing, you know, like the comfort, the audio quality, and just like the real life usability of these to see if they are really different and worth that $450 price tag that I said earlier. So I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, today is a long day. I have to go into work, and then after work, I have to go to choir rehearsal. So I charged these up last night and they're at 100%. So today is just a full stress test of long-term comfort and battery life for extended use. Okay, so I got some stuff that I gotta get done today, so can't really talk to y'all, so I'll see you when I get off. All right, so today has been a long day. I was in and out of meetings all day, but these have been on my head pretty much the entire work day. So battery percentage is at 70%. I don't know if it'll show you there. And so that's actually pretty decent considering that they've been on my head on all day. I will say I'm about to do something kind of crazy. I'm going to test out the aware mode because I'm on my way to choir rehearsal and I haven't listened to the music yet. And so I'm going to just wear these while I'm driving there. And hopefully I don't get pulled over. But if I do, hopefully I'll hear the siren because the awareness mode is good. So I'll see you when I get there. All right, day 3 today. Yesterday was a really long day with work and church, and you know, the battery life has been great, but I did notice one issue with these. My fiance called me while I was at work, and she said that the mic quality sounded terrible. And I also tested it with a couple of my friends and family, and they also said the same thing. But that's not the only issue that I have with these. Depending on your head size, you have to resize them to put them back in the case. If you decide that you want to wear them around your neck, you have to fully extend them, which is not a problem. The issue becomes when you put them back on your head. You have no leverage to adjust them. The ear cups just bend. Also, if I have these connected to my MacBook and I decide to send a text message on my phone, for whatever reason, I have audio dropouts. And I tried to see if there was a firmware update and there is nothing in the app. It says that it's up to date. For $450, that should not be happening with these. So I don't know how I'm feeling about them right now. All right, so today is day 4, and after yesterday, I am really not feeling these headphones anymore. Those issues kind of really turned me off to these. Now, granted, I still have a few more days before I have to actually make my decision, but I'm gonna have to think of a backup plan for if these don't work out for me. All right, let's talk a little bit. So today is day 6. I didn't even film yesterday, nor did I even really wear these because I've been contemplating what to do. And so today I decided that I'm gonna go to Best Buy and I'm gonna try on every pair of headphones that they have in hopes to find something that I can take with me on the trip. If I don't find anything, well, these are probably gonna come with me and I'm just gonna return them when I get back, or I'll just rock my AirPods on the plane and call it a day. So I'll see you when I get there. Okay, we're now at Best Buy and we have a whole bunch of stuff that we can choose from. The Sonys, we got JBL, Skull Candies, more JBLs, and Beats. So I'm about to be here for a long time. So I ended up getting the XM6s, and this is kind of turned into a freaking comparison video, which I did not mean to happen, but it is what it is. And I only have 2 days to decide before I have my rehearsal dinner, my wedding, and then leaving for Scotland. So this decision needs to be made really quick. But first, I want to say thank you to all of my subscribers because we finally hit 1,000. That is something I never thought I would actually hit. But you guys absolutely killed the S25 Ultra unboxing video. And a lot of you are leaving comments. And so what better time to put these to work? So let's get to it. All right, so today is day 7. I got some stuff that I need to do around the house and finish up some letters for the wedding. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get into it. This is gonna be a full stress test of how these feel after long hours of moving around and working. So let's go ahead and get to it.
Hey, emotional trauma with a prima donna, gasping when she see the commas, laughing to conceal the monsters. I feel like Kanye when he lost his Donda. When my father left me, you were there to heal the pain that conquered. I never pay you back for what that meant to me. Some scars just fade physically, but never leave mentally. It's where people spiritually connected turn to enemies, and memories turn to villain origin accessories. And I'm the bad guy yet again. Spent so much time trying to find who the victim is. It's probably both of us, but neither one is giving in. So here we go again, throwing punches at each other's ribs. Gunshots sting like a buckshot. The pain hits deep, it's like my heart becomes a blood clot. Fuck love, fuck dots, fuck you, you're unblocked. Just to get this message, hope you get it on your bus stop. And then the bus crash, your true intentions unmasked. This should have been a fairy tale ending, but you uncast. I know it hurts bad, but you know you deserve that. We'll never have the life we once had. Hey, emotional trauma with a prima donna. Hey, yeah. Emotional trauma with you. I got my problems with you, but I can never get away.
Okay, so I've been working for a while now, and I haven't really had any of the issues that I had with the Bose. The specific one that I'm talking about is the pressure point in the jaw. I don't really feel any pain. These have been on for a couple hours now. Another issue that I had with the Bose that I forgot to mention was that the headband caused my head to itch after it sat for a while, and I was actually like doing some work. And after sweating today and all of that kind of stuff, I haven't had an issue with, the itching and things like that. And so I still have to go cut the grass later outside, and it's like 80 degrees. So we will see how it is after that. But currently right now, I'm not really having any of those issues. All right, full day with the Sony XM6s. Been great. By far, a lot more comfortable than the Bose. I don't have any of those jaw pain issues or the headband causing my head to itch. All of those little weird quirks that I had with the Bose. One thing I do want to talk about and mention is the mic quality. My fiance told me that they sounded horrible, that the Bose sounded horrible. And so I am going to do a side-by-side microphone test for you guys tomorrow between the Sonys and the Bose, so that way you guys can hear the difference. But it is decision time. You know, tomorrow I have to make a decision on which ones I'm bringing with me. So with that being the case, I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, so this is it. Today, I actually have to make the decision between the Sonys and the Bose. But before I get into that verdict, here's a mic test.
This is the Bose QC Ultra mic test. I'm just talking normally like I would on a regular phone call or video meeting. This is how I sound to the other person on the other end of the phone. And this is the Sony XM6's mic test. I'm just talking normally like I would on a regular phone call or a video meeting. This is how I sound to the other person on the other side of the phone.
All right, can you hear a difference between the two? Let me know down in the comments. So both of these cases are compact and travel well. The case size is not the deciding factor here. After a week with the Bose, here were the deal breakers. The jaw pressure point after long wear, the constant readjusting because they didn't stay in position and they were uncomfortable, having to resize them just so they would fit in the case, and the audio cutting out every time I decided to send a text message. But after 2 days with the Sony XM6s, here's what I love. The comfort is night and day. The wider headband, no jaw pressure. The ambient sound mode is absolutely incredible for my late night walks. I can hear everything around me. It's kind of nuts actually. All those Bose annoyances are gone. No audio dropouts, no constant readjusting. They fit in the case without resizing. But they're not perfect. The touch controls are super sensitive. I accidentally ended a call just scratching my head. The ear cups are shallow and I can feel the noise cancellation driver touching my ear, but it doesn't cause any discomfort. And there was an auto switching mode issue that was fixed with the firmware update. Look, so both of these headphones cost $450 and they both do have their own issues, but the Sonys solve the issues that were bothering me about the Bose. So for the same money, I'm deciding to go with the headphones that work the way that I need them to, and that just happens to be the Sonys. So these are what are coming with me to Scotland. If you want to see a long-term review of the XM6s, let me know down in the comments. But that's all for me. I'll see you in the next one.